welcome back to another Craft O'Clock Design Team layout. And today I'm doing a wedding layout for my brother and sister-in-law's wedding album. I have decided we're going to go all different sizes in there. My sister-in-law gave me credit, creative license. So we're doing some 8x8 layouts today. And I have pulled out, this is the A Cordial Invitation collection. And if you've seen my unboxing, you've seen this. I'll try to remember to put a card up there somewhere around 35 seconds. Okay, so I've got this paper right here, which is paper number 1 in the 8x8. And I've got this paper right here, which is paper number 5 in the 6x6. So that's what I'm going to make the layout out of. I've got 2 photos here of my sister-in-law being walked down the aisle, serenaded by her father. And then all of these monstrosity of fussy cutting here. So we're going to beef up this layout. And then I have some of these chipboard dies and all the fun stuff, but I don't need it to pull any more of that in. But what I was thinking is we're going to trim these down and back them on that. But this type of layout, however you want to put it, I think it's got to go this way. That's the way the words are. Your clusters are already here, right? So we're just going to build off the clusters. So I want to trim this down and get all this background stuff out. Come in and we're going to try to get it to be like 2x3. So cut a bunch of that out. There's that one. And I'm going to get the photographer out. I feel like I took better pictures, just saying. And so 2x3. Also, it'll be enough of the 6x6 just to mat the photos. And this side is lovely, but I'm pulling this side in. And I think we'll do both. Let's do both sides. Let's live dangerously, shall we? Alright. So we're going to do a small border of the pink. I am just going to trim that off real quick. And yeah, I just sat and watched TV with my husband and just fussy cut a whole bunch from the paper. And believe it or not, there is still a whole bunch left to be fussy cut. Great thing about these collections, you are not going to run out of ephemera die cuts, fussy cut items, because everything is so beautiful. So we're going to go like all kinds of fun colors in their wedding album. And it's all going to be made from Craft O'Clock. Alright. Let's get this guy. You know what? Let's ink the edges. That was like a huge epiphany. So let's do gathered twigs. We're going to ink the edges just for some definition, right? So just a smidge. Just because I've kind of done that in several of the layouts, so I try to keep a little bit of a cohesive union, right? Alright, and we're going to, oh, that one's got tape on it too, look at me, whoa! And so I'm just taking my Distress ink in Gathered Twigs and just flicking the edges just a bit, just so that you'll be able to see, it gives it a little bit of character, let's say. So have any of you checked out Craft a Clock, of my lovely followers? Have you guys picked up any of these gorgeous layouts, collections, not layouts, collections? They are a Polish company, but the packages come super fast. I actually get them faster than I get any from the States. Alright, so we're just going to come in and just ink this guy up as well. And we're going to play off those two clusters in the corners. That's the one thing I love about the way that they design their papers. They make it super easy, like the layout's already planned. You put your photos in here, and you build off of that. Alright. My apologies, the dog barked. So we're going to take these and we are going to nestle them right in there. I'm going to pop this one up on foam, because I haven't done that yet. So we're going to do maybe we'll put them at little wonky angles. Oh, that was almost a perfect fit. Then we're going to come in and we're going to use these flowers and these hearts and all of this fun stuff that I fussy cut out. Labor of love, right? I'm just using my little bits here because it's going to overlap, so I don't want it to really... Maybe one more small strip. So we'll just cut a few more pieces of foam just so that we can pop up one of the photos. But I don't want to go too far because I don't want it, because then it's going to be like bumpy on that. Because there's this pattern paper is like the thickness of cardstock, you guys. If you have not grabbed it, you need to. So in the description will be places where you can pick it up. So please check that out. So we're going to use liquid glue and dry glue, just because sometimes the foam doesn't always want to hold just one or the other. So I just always do two. Let's better be safe than sorry, right? We're just going to, let's get this straight. Pop that down in there, and then I do also want to ink the edges of the entire layout. So let's do that real quick. So what else? And the colors. These colors are like, they're not really red, they're not really pink. It's just, it's such a beautiful color combination. And the way that they've added pink into the greenery as well. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. Alright, just a few more. Alright. So now, I need to pull some of these. I think we want to use, I don't want to, because this is the bride and her dad, so wonderful moments. Ooh, I don't want to break it. It's stuck together. It reminds me of the game, Don't Break the Ice. Oh, Connected by Love. We can do that one for sure. That might just end up being my title. Wonderful Moments. tuck this one under there. Ooh, I like that. Alright. See if I can keep that guy held together just long enough to slide it back into its packaging. Oh, I'm a mess. Well, that didn't work. But it's fine. It's totally fine. So I do want to use those pieces. So we're just going to add a little bit of adhesive. I'm going to pop it underneath here. Whoa. And then get this one on there as well. Super excited for this layout. Okay. So I feel like one of those will be my title. I don't need any of those. But then we want to come in with a whole bunch of the florals. And these are super easy to cut out, you guys. And they're double-sided. So if you need your element to go the opposite way, well, it does. I think that is like just so awesome. So we're going to get that one stuck on there. And I do just start like embellishing right around the florals I add to it. I do cover up the background florals a little bit, but just to enhance what we've got going on, right? So we're going to put that guy right there. And I just start tucking and getting everything nice into place. And these little wreaths, I feel like they definitely add to the layout. And like everything's gonna match. I need to not say like so much, I apologize. I'm just gonna stick that guy up there. And then I just keep adding more and more flowers until, and it's like force a habit to turn it over, but you really don't need to. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's no need to do that. And I just like layering everything up on each other. Keep adding all of these gorgeous floral pieces, and then we start tucking in some of these other elements as well. So I'm going to layer that up over that. Come in and put this guy here, and I just keep layering and layering and layering. I come in with some of these like these little cute items. So we're going to put that one, we're going to tuck that one underneath as well, and just kind of keep layering. So I need something here now because it's kind of looking a little weird. So I'm just going to add another big cluster there. Hold on. There we go. And then we want to get this one tucked in. I'm going to run that off the page. Again, just enhancing all of the layouts in different areas, finding some fun little elements. And that's why I really do, you guys, that's why I cut out so many. Because you never know how much you're going to need when it comes right down to it. Oh, I cut this one out too. Wonder, Think we can get that on there now? It's the one thing that I'm bad at, is I will pull things down and make them work. Now we just got to build back up underneath that. So we're going to put a little bit of liquid adhesive just to tack this down. Come back and add more adhesive on this portion so we can just pop this up underneath here. Okay. So just get a nice swoosh of that pink. And then we're going to have to come in and cut that one long ways. We're going to layer that up right there. I know, I tell you guys, this is what I do. I just sit here and I just keep layering and adding until, because there's so many different things that you can just, apologies, oh, I started coughing. Even if a little bit of it peeks out, and then I come in with all of the leaf bits. And I just start tucking those in and around, and just to give a little bit more dimension and embellishments and wow factor, right? And there's so many, I cut out so many of these little leaves. These guys I usually come in with the liquid adhesive because their ATG is too big on some of them, and they're very intricately cut. I did definitely take my time and cut out a whole bunch of these items. And then we're just going to keep adding as we see fit. And see what I mean by how they took the green and added the pink. 1 minute, I'm going to cough. My apologies for that. I knew I was going to start coughing and I didn't want to do that in your ear, because that's not nice or polite. Alright. Let's tuck one of these little champagne glasses in. Just get it tucked right down in there. I know there's another one. And I did fussy cut out a whole bunch, but that's because I knew I would be using them. I gotta get a little bit more of the, I need more gold. We have this fun little cake. It can just be popped right in. See, just little elements here and there. Let's a little cake there. I'll add some of these little wedding rings. Just kind of tuck them in just so that the gold appears in more than just the one place. But I mean, look at all these fun things, Mr. and Mrs. Like, just gorgeous. I do have a couple of items that I want to get in there. I want to get the little camera in somewhere. And see, I am literally just tucking things in everywhere. I'm just making it all look like it was supposed to be there to begin with. key. Let's see if we can get this cute little lantern down. I think we're going to tuck this guy right there, and then we need to add just a few more floral bits, I think, like somewhere, yeah. And it starts to become so much more dimensional the more that you add, obviously. But yeah, I just tuck so that things look like they belonged there to begin with. I want to pull this two up, and I want to put a floral cluster right in there. There we go. Nope, I don't like that. There, okay. And this camera, I don't even know if we could, well, we can do this. Because we're going to tuck it, so we don't really have to, right? We're just going to tuck it nice in the background there. And I'm going to come in with this guy, just the other half. Just to get the color up, let's just tack this down just a little bit. Okay. Fabulous. I love it. So I do want to come in with a very small amount of mixed media. So let's just cut my little template down and stick him. So we're going to come in with some gold. Why is this not sticking? And some gold and some syrup. So first we're going to pull, where's that color at? So we're going to come in with the gloss spray and syrup because it just really matches the browns and the mood and feel, and we're just going to just splatter a little bit around the page. And then I want to bring in the gold as well. So it's actually called Gilt. But this helps to bring the rest of that gold in. Alright, give me one moment to clean this up and we'll finish the layout. Everything is dry. I am just going to flip it over and trim off a few of those overhung pieces so that it'll fit nicely into an album. And then we want to take and just ink up the area where we trimmed, right? Because you just want to make that like a little cohesive. So let me give you guys a close-up. Look at how beautiful this turned out. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love this. I love this collection. This is such a beautiful collection. And it is, again, remember, it is the Cordial Invitation. Beautiful. So beautiful. So don't forget to check out all the local stores here in the States. I do have a few, if you head to my personal channel, I have a few companies, shops that carry the Craft-A-Clock. And if you are in a different country, check out their website, and they have a nice list of distributors for every country they sell in. So that is going to do it. I thank you guys once again. Remember to be kind, and I will see you guys later with another video. Bye.